welcome in, crew. So today we're going to kind of clean up MisfitLuv a little bit and prep it for what we're going to do next. I want to show you what I did on some off time. Y'all know that this had no pathing or sand. I went back and put the pathing and the sand down and layered the trees. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think it come out pretty good. And now we can kind of... I'll probably do this part off camera too. What we're going to do today is talk about channel. Kind of like channel announcements. And we're also going to be cleaning up flowers today, so that we can get ready to prep to do kind of like a sunken thing, which I will talk about, and I'm probably going to do that in stream because I think it would be a little bit easier. So let's get started. If you've missed streams, this is what we've done so far. These are the huts that I built for Gilligan's Island around their houses. This is the entrance, and we've kind of jungled it up. This will have to be done too up here. It's going to have sand and things like that. So we will get it. I think for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I don't think it's too bad. Have considered what someone said about inclines, and if I get ready to do what I want to do here, which we'll talk about in a second, we probably will need one here. What we could probably do is just put one in the back of here and hide it. So that's probably what we'll do. Alright. First things first, we're going to go around. Do I have my vaulting pole? Let me go. Let's see. Is my storage shed in this pocket? Let's see what this is. Hay bed. Tiki torch. Okay, let's find my storage shed first. We're going to fix this. It probably is on the beach, I bet, because we built. And I'm going to get more gyroids, and we're going to start putting them around. And I'm hoping to be done with this by no later than middle of September. We'll see what I can do. If we do it in videos too, I think we might make it. Okay. So let's do this first and talk for a second. Okay. So I went on vacation, and while I was on vacation, I did a lot of thinking about... I don't know how to be real with you without, about YouTube. I did a lot of thinking about my time here on YouTube. So on August the 27th, it will have been 2 years since I started this channel. We're going to go grab some of these so that it doesn't take us to the wrong spot. And then I'll put them back later, but we're going to grab them for now. So in August on the 27th, I'll have been on YouTube for 2 years. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time on YouTube, being a content creator, and learning things. Like, I've learned so many things about building, and met so many wonderful people, and just have the best group of mods I could ask for, and going to add some new ones to help fill in the gaps and help the other guys out that mod for a lot of channels and that have families and young children who need the time for their kids, because it is very important. And those guys will still be around, but this will give them a little breather when they need it, and they'll be able to say, hey, I can't, and then I'll have someone that can. With that being said, I'm just going to put this one here. Well, like I said, I'll put the others back when we finish this. This is just a little trick I use. So if you've never seen me do this on stream or anything, this is something I do a lot. So with that being said, there's going to be some changes to the channel. We're going to cut the member streams back. So we'll probably do 2 Tuesdays a month. 1 to 2 Tuesdays a month. I want to be fair about this. 1 to 2 Tuesdays a month. to kind of give the mods some relief, because I do stream quite a bit, which I'm going to get, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So 1 to 2 Tuesdays a month, we will stream for the member side of things. So if you're a member, I'm just going to talk about members and subscribers here, because, you know, not a pressure game. I would never pressure anyone into being a member. If you choose to support me in that way, that's fantastic. And if for some reason you can't, oh wait, I gotta use the sand. I keep forgetting. I was like, why won't that go down? Let's put the designer app on. Then I totally understand that, and I enjoy hanging out with all of you, whether it's on the member side or the subscriber side. But we're just gonna talk about it the way I just have to make one video. So 1 to 2 Tuesdays a month on the member side, and I'm thinking probably 2 to 3 Sundays for the members side of things. I think that would slow it down a little bit. So we're going to do that for a while and see how that works out. Moving forward, I think my focus will be on this channel. Will be, I don't know, let's see, what do I got that needs this? Okay. My focus on this channel will be ACNH, Stardew Valley, and Animal Crossing, or Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's where we're going to put the focus for now. I want to put my focus there because these are the games that I really enjoy playing. And in some ways, I think I need to get back to the fun. So, we're going to build MisfitLuv over here. And we're going to build Gilligan's Island. When we finish Gilligan's Island, which, like I said, I hope to be done with Gilligan's Island, or with the Jungle Core build, by middle of September. I think we can do it if we push the videos, and we keep doing the builds off camera, and keep straightening things out and keep pushing it along. I think middle of September I can have this island finished. It's going to take a little big push. And also, we'll probably cut the Disney streams back for a bit until we finish this island. And then we'll do the Halloween challenge. This year I think that I'm going to do the mix it up option. And I'm going to do Fall on Halloween together. And I'm going to pick the builds. I'll probably pick more than 4, because that's just me. You know, don't expect anyone else to do that unless you want to, which of course you totally can. You can pick more than 4 if you want to be, you know, like super challenging. But that's what I'm going to do for the fall. I think I'm going to do the following challenge. I'm super excited about it. And I think everyone really likes that challenge, or I hope you do. So the focus here will be Animal Crossing, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Stardew. Now we're currently playing through remix bundles on Stardew Valley. And when we finish that, I am working on a binder. So I have a checklist. And I've been working on this for quite a while. I worked on it while I was on vacation. Once that binder is finished, and I feel like I have all the information I need in it, and I've been taking notes and things like that, then in the fall or the winter of this year, into the start of the next year, we will be going on a perfection grind in Stardew Valley, which is something I've never done. With Disney Dreamlight Valley, we're going to keep playing through the updates and the Star Pass. We're going to keep doing Long Play Disney. We're going to start probably doing stuff for Eternity Isle and really pushing that and getting ourselves going so that when this next Star Path arrives, we'll be ready and we can go ahead and do things with it that we need to do. Animal Crossing, like I said, we're going to build the island, so we're going to do the Halloween challenge, and then we'll probably do the winter challenge, which I am working on now, and I've almost got it written up. The winter challenge will start at the end of October, just to give everyone time that wants to do a winter island. That way you will have time to prepare and have time to get everything ready. So we'll release that one in October at some point, because I know a lot of people start early and they start planning and getting things ready. After the winter challenge is over and after we finish that, then I think moving forward we will do a new challenge, but I'm not sure what it'll be. So the winter challenge will start sometime in October and end in sometime in January. And then after that, I have a concept for a 6-month challenge that I would like to try. And I think that it would be better to give you guys a little more time. And we will discuss it when I release the winter challenge. So at the beginning of the year in January, I may be releasing a new kind of design challenge. And it'll last for 6 months. I did want to say that I do have a lot of help a lot of times on these challenges. People look at them for me and say yay or nay, this looks good, or can we do this or can we do that. I just want to say thank you to Crispy and Cozy, because they helped me kind of tweak the following challenge. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. I want to say a shout out and a thank you to all my regulars, the people that watch the streams all the time, chat with me, leave me comments on the videos. And I also want to say a shout out to all the new subscribers that have joined the Crossing crew lately. We appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, and we hope you enjoy your time here. Shout out to all the members. Thank you guys so much. I know that things are rough for a lot of people right now, so I appreciate you supporting me in that way. It means a lot to me. And shout out to all the mods. I cannot do streaming and the things that I do without mods, so shout out to all of them that give up freely of their time to help me out. And shout out to all my fellow content creators. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really couldn't do what I do without you in the community, all of the community. So thank you for your support. So like I said, August the 27th is my 2-year anniversary here on YouTube. I will have to say that this has been a fun ride. Usually what I do is I do a all-day anniversary stream. I will be doing that again this year. So if you're interested in watching, that's great. Come on over and join us. We'll be live on August the 29th, which is a Friday, from 10 to 6. And we'd love to see you, love to have you. And if you've never been in one of my streams, they're a lot of fun. I think we have a lot of fun, and we just hang out and have a good time. So moving forward, like I said, we'll probably do less Disney Dreamlight Valley streams and more Animal Crossing, just till we get these islands built. We've got one for the members. Misfit Joy is going to be a summer camp, and this one here is like modeled after Gilligan's Island. Let me see how full our pockets are getting. So I'll probably dial back the Disney streams, but we'll still have the long play Disney videos. And so that leaves me with this. So when we finish the Stardew Valley series that we're doing currently in videos, we'll finish that out strong. We'll finish up the community center. We're almost there. We just need to pay off the vault. We will keep that video series going. You guys seem to really enjoy it, so we'll keep that series going. What we'll do is we'll play a more social game, and we'll do things that we haven't done before, such as figuring out, like how far along we need to be to get married, things of that nature. It'll be really a lot of fun. I've never done that there. I'll pick someone to marry, but these are only done in videos, so it'll still be fun. But you can let me know in the comment box below, and we'll have discussions about it in the comment box. Whenever we finish the remix bundles for the Xbox, which is the one I stream with on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then we will be deciding whether we want to go on with it in some way, if we want to use that one for the perfection run, if we want to start a new one, play all the way through the perfection grind, which is probably what we should do anyway. And then we'll decide what we want to do with the other Xbox farm we have when we finish the remix bundles. Let's see what else. I will be touring Challenge Islands during the anniversary stream. So if you did the Last Resort Challenge and you turned in a dream address, I do believe that's when I'll be doing those. I'll wait. I'll try to wait till closer to the end of the stream, and we'll be playing Stardew for most of the day, working on my remix bundles farm. And then towards the end, I will switch over to Animal Crossing, and I'll dream of all the Challenge Islands. Here's how this is gonna work. I will dream of them that day, and we'll look at all your islands. I can't wait. I'm gonna start touring them this weekend. So I'm gonna be honest and upfront. I've been really busy and I haven't got a chance to look at them yet. This weekend, I'm going to start touring them, looking at them, and like knowing where I'm going when I get on there for the stream. So that'll be Friday the 29th, and we'll wait till closer to the end to tour the islands, but we will be doing them that day. Now, we probably won't be handing out your prizes that day. What we'll do is we'll dream of the islands, we'll look at them, and then on that Monday stream, when we come in on Monday for Animal Crossing here, I'll have everyone over that did the Last Resort Challenge, even if we have to do it in 2 groups, and everyone will be getting a participation prize, and I will give out the participation prizes, and we'll have coffee together and that kind of thing. So it should be a good time. I have made a decision about challenges going forward. I think it's about, like, I love you guys and you're all really wonderful and you always do a great job, and these challenges are so much fun. Moving forward, I think I'm just going to give one blanket participation prize to everybody, and everybody will get the same prize, and because it's a lot of effort, and I think that that's only fair to me, that you all get something, because it is a lot of effort to build an island, build all the builds, and things like that. So everyone will be getting a participation prize. Okay, that word is going to sound funny the whole video. It's okay. Every time we do one of these, and I've kind of made a decision, it's going to be the same thing or close to the same thing every time. We might change it up a little bit depending on the challenge. But yeah, I think just one participation prize for everybody is a good deal. I also had someone draw to my attention about the Halloween challenge, and I wanted to make a note of it in this video. Asked about the items, since you could get them off a treasure island and you were crafting them and getting the recipes from a treasure island, but you could get those. Okay, so how do I want to say this? You could get those items off a treasure island, and but yet I was saying that you could get items off the island. So I think moving forward, when it comes to the recipes, if you don't have them, you can pick up the recipes that you need. Okay, let me see. I want to put this somewhere. Let's see where we got enough space. We can't put the trees out here, so let's go put them over here first. If you don't have them, you can pick them up on a treasure island. This time it's okay if you get those items from a treasure island, but moving forward, we might have to think of another rule. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made up my total mind, but for this time it's going to be okay. Sometimes when I write these challenges, I try to think of everything, but I don't really... when you're writing a challenge, you try to write out all the rules and figure it all out, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. So we gotta plant this behind it though, or it won't stay stunted. Now I'm moving these around, so I'll have to pick a spot, but we got to get this moved so that we can like start building over there. So that's what we're doing while I'm talking about channel stuff. So I'm super excited that I've been on YouTube for 2 years, and I'm super excited that I've got to spend 2 years with all of you. I'm super excited for the next 2 years, I guess, and beyond. I hope to be on YouTube quite a long time and to continue to get to hang out with all of you guys. It's been a blast, and so, you know, had a lot of fun meeting people and hanging out in streams. That's always a good time, even if we're just doing nothing but just, you know, like kind of working on things or just kind of hanging out and, you know, chatting. It's still a good time. So after the challenges, the following, and I most likely will do the winter one. So after the first of the year, I have some more Animal Crossing Island ideas. And I hope to be able to save up a little money and get a Switch 2 or a Steam Deck. I have not decided what would be. What did I do with my storage shed? I didn't leave it over there somewhere, did I? So I'm going to need another shovel. Oh, there it is. Good. And hopefully try to get a Steam Deck or a Switch 2. I really made up my mind what would be the best for me. In some ways, I think the Steam Deck would be my best choice, especially for how I play. I'm going to grab this in case we need it. But in other ways, I think the Switch 2 would be. I think the deciding factor for me on the Switch 2 will be if they release a new Animal Crossing, which I don't think they'll do. I really don't think they will do that until about 26 or 7. But if they do, if they would happen to do it about holiday time or something like that, you know, just like pull a big surprise. You never know, you know, what they might do. Then I will be getting a Nintendo Switch 2. But if not, then I'll probably just wait. And I'll probably get the Steam Deck. Let's get rid of this rock. And let's pull up these 2 trees. I think the Nintendo Switch 2 would be good as far as load times, not so much lag, especially like on Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. It would probably run a little bit better. But I'm just not quite there yet. I kind of want to think about things and see where I'm at with it. And decide what I would like to do. Because I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to layer some trees around the back of here. We're going to go ahead and do that at least. We're going to fill in some of this water too eventually. Let me think about this. Let me see. Oh no, if it breaks it, it breaks it. It didn't. Let's get all the rocks and stone and iron that we can get out of it before we break it. This is just kind of a cleanup, kind of a small little test build to see how we feel about it. All stream times will remain the same. Now, if I would happen to start getting Fridays off again, and I would happen to have time, then I probably would like to do an occasional Friday morning stream. Now, that is just going to depend, and I'm not going to promise, because I'm like, you know, I'm a full-time caregiver for my parents, so I do it Monday through Friday, but my mom said something about giving me my Fridays back again, and if they do that, then I can do a stream in the mornings here, and then maybe a stream in the evenings on the MisfitLuv channel. But I have to be really careful because I have 2 channels, and I stream on Fridays on the other channel. So I want to be careful because, you know, I want to be fair to all of you, and I want to be fair to the mods. So whether or not we do that remains to be seen. I I would like to be able to do some early morning streams because I don't really get to that often, and give some people a chance to watch the streams that don't normally, because they're in a different time zone. So we'll have to see how that all works out. It just depends on what happens. Oh, let's go this way. Well, let's take this up too because we have room in our pockets. Don't worry, the rocks will come back. Oh, I gotta dig in the right place, don't I? Oh my gosh. An out of control shovel. What's new? What's new on here, crew? Not much, right? So it'll be Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then anytime we do a Tuesday member stream, it'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And anytime we do a Sunday member stream, it'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll keep those stream times, but if we can do a Friday morning stream, I might try it just to see how it works out. But not right now. This is just in the future. I don't think I can do it right now. Okay, that's better, right? I should have enough room to start building this. So I had an idea, and I don't really know how to go about it, but I'm going to build. Okay, who's this? Let's look and see who this is. Dottie. Okay, Dottie is probably not going to stay. So I want to include all the ones that are going to stay. So I might move her today. So far, we have June, Caroline, and Alfonso. Okay? So the next logical step would be Iggly, because he's the skipper. So if we move Dottie, we can go ahead and build this in Sunken. Now my idea was to kind of do it like this, and I'll just do it hypothetically for now. We probably have to fill in some of this here, okay? And then we're going to have to build the water back, I would think. Because I would think we would need this all flattened. But I might try to do it sort of like this and kind of enclose it in. So a cliff on this side. Filling in the water, of course. I'll just do it across as far as it'll go for now. Because we have to include these other houses. Plus, what I want to do back here is the volcano. So we'll figure that out as we go along. So something like this, right? Maybe start it over here a little bit though, away from these trees. So something like this. And then we can build one here, right? Like it's into here. Or maybe we can just extend this one. And then it'll be a sunken. And then I want to be able to look down in here like this. If it'll let me. Will it let me? It won't let me. I want to let me. There we go. I want to be able to look like this. Somehow, I want to build a view. So I want you to be able to look back here, if it'll work out, and see this, and see the trees, and the water, and the huts. But we might not be able to do it if it's not going to let me, because we wanted to be able to see it that way. But it's sort of how I wanted to try it, and it might be just the way this cliff is built. I don't know. I thought it would be cool to build them down into here, kind of sort of like sunken, and then build sort of like a view. So we'll have to see what we can do and how we can work that out, because I'm not sure. I've never built anything like that before. So that doesn't look like that's going to quite work out the way I want it. Or maybe it's because I have this up. Let's see. Is it because of the shovel? No. Yeah, it is. Okay. So maybe like this, and maybe we could extend this cliff so you could really like stand up here and see it. Or I don't know. Something like that anyway. And then we're going to build the trees in here and the huts. Sort of like we did here. So 2 on the ground and then 1 in the center. And then you'll look down in there and see it. I hope. I might have to watch a video on views and see how you do them. But something similar to that anyway. And then we'll build this up with trees, tiki torches, and water. And that river mouth, I do believe, I gotta find them. Let's look and see where they are. There's a river mouth about there. So if we took that bridge out and we covered that up, we could snake this around a little bit different if we wanted to. Or we could leave it so we don't have to hassle with it. But I think if we do use bridges, we're going to use suspension bridges and things like that. We could move Dottie, I suppose, and go all the way and test it a little bit. Let's do that. Okay, so let's tell Shady we want to move it. We're probably gonna need more flowers. I feel like we're oh my gosh. So cute in their jammas. Kind of cute though. I forgot it. I set it to the 5 a.m. so the villagers wouldn't be in my way and so that we could listen to the good music. It's my favorite music in the game. Alright. Alright, let's go. So, I think we're going to move her out of the way. Let's go see where we can put her for now. Because it's not going to matter much. I don't think Dottie is staying. And I could find a villager and she gets a thought bubble or something. I'm probably going to send Dottie on her way. Let's see. Is this big enough out here? Let's try it. Yes, it is. Cool. Let's just put her here for now. She's probably not going to stay anyway. And even if she does, this will give us a way to kind of put them all in the way we want them. Okay, cool. Alright, we're not going to worry about this over here right now. We'll do the cleanup when we get ready to do something over here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to build this sunken in like a view over here. We got to time travel. I'm just going to take you with me while I time travel this time. And then we'll build it in as a sunken in view. And then we'll try to anyway. We'll get it as close as we can. And then I think we're going to hide Nook's cranny over here. We're just going to bury it with trees like we did resident services. We'll run it back to 5 again. Alright. We'll see what we can do here. Well, we're not going to build it all today, but we're going to test it and see how we feel about it for a few minutes, and then we're going to probably wrap this up. I think that's all the channel stuff I needed to talk about. I'm going to do my best to get us back on track here. I got to do my best to get us back on track on the Adventure Maniac channel and into memberships. I'll do my best to get us back on track here. I took a vacation, and sometimes that's, it's hard to get back in the groove, back on a roll. I had a little bit of momentum going into the vacation. I was doing pretty good from the last little break I had, so sometimes it just takes me a minute with 2 channels and all that to get caught up. But I will get us caught up, get us back on track. So, gotta think what we coming up. This will get to you on Friday. Saturday will be the cozy game day. So we'll do that remix bundles at 6. Sunday is your long play Disney stream. And also we'll have a member stream that night at 7 p.m. And we'll build on MisfitLuv. Oh, it's Caroline's birthday. We'll tell her happy birthday. She's probably not awake, is she? Well, she might be. I'll try not to forget before I wrap it up, and we'll do that too. Okay. Oh, yep, I got a vaulting pool. Cool, because I picked up all the pipes. Okay. So let's go over here and think about this. And then Monday we'll build on MisfitLuv on stream together, and we'll have it all cleaned up, and we'll be able to, I'm just gonna get rid of this, really see how we would like it to look. What was the money rock? Oh wow. I think what we need to do, truthfully, if you want my opinion, is kind of move it over a little bit, even if we have to fill in some of this water to get it the way we want. So let's do this. We just have to shorten it a little bit from here. Let's just take some of this out, not the whole thing. That'd be much easier, right? Okay, let's look at it now. Now that's better. Because this over here, I don't know, kind of thinking it might need to be separate. So let's do this. Let's not fill in any water until we see if it's going to hinder what we want. That way we can decide if we want to fill in some of this water or not. Yeah, it is, because we kind of need to go across, don't we? We kind of do. So, that's okay. We don't have to take it all out. We can just fill in the parts that we need filled in. If it'll let me. Yeah, I gotta stand closer to it, don't I? Now, I can always redo this. I was thinking about taking this bridge out anyway. So let's see what this looks like. Now, the way I want to build this cliff, I want to build it big enough, okay, for a house to go on it. I want to build it big enough for a house to go on it. So let's see what this looks like. But it has to have an opening, so I'm not sure. This looks pretty darn close, probably. But if it has to have an opening, well, no, that's okay. That's okay. I think this would still be okay. And I said I wanted that shorter, didn't I? Does it need to go all the way across? I don't know. These are the things I'm not sure about. But it looks pretty good. Let's look at it on the map. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now if we did... Get you this a little bigger. A little separation. Now let's see if we can see it from this side. That's pretty close. We need to take this bridge out though. We will, we'll take the bridge out. Let's just... Okay, it's not gonna let me, is it? Yeah. Okay, here's what we need to do. I always forget that when you're putting it back in, you gotta stand closer. Is it gonna let me there? No. Nope. Okay. Won't let me there, but it will here, so let's just keep trying. We're probably gonna have to take this bridge out. I didn't think about that when I was moving Dottie. That's okay. This is just a test run to see how I feel about it. So... let's just start building here, and if we take the bridge out, we'll have an idea of how we feel about this. You can let me know in the comment box below. And we can even build it closer to here. That would work better. So let's... there we go. It'll let me do it there. Now, I'm not great at terraforming. I'm not going to act like I am because I'm not. I'm just doing the best I can here to build this some kind of way to fit these houses in, to kind of make it look, you know, sunken in, like, you know, and made it this way. But I want to be able to see. Yeah, that's going to be hard to see as a view, though. Maybe not, though, once you get stuff in it. But I want to look here. Okay, so I want to go over here and look. Maybe you could stand on this one and see it. Let's try it. And maybe so you could stand on this side and look. Let's see. But back here is going to be the volcano, I think. So, let's look on the map and see what we think about it. It's not bad, really. We took some more of that water and that bridge out. And we could build the volcano back there. And this could be... I kind of wish I'd built it more on the line. I want to see something, though. If I build trees into here, I just want to try this. Now we got to build some water into here too. So it might be smart to leave some of this. Like, I was even thinking... Okay, let's just check trees first. We gotta put the sand down. How do we do this here? Like the coconut in front of the... I kind of like this, right? Because it's kind of hiding that over there. And I kind of think that's the way this should be. But I kind of wanted it to be like a view, and I'm not sure. But maybe you could stand here and look at it or something if we built it big enough. We'll have to see. When you guys are with me on camera Monday, we'll talk about this on camera, and we'll see how we feel about it. But we'll just test it for now. And we need to dig some water and do some waterfalls. But let's try this first. We're going to test our trees. And then Iggly. Now I want to see. I want to look. Is there? It should be able to. Is this how we did it the last time? Oh, we like this a lot. How do we put her in there? We just put her in there, didn't we? We just put her there. We could put Iggly here. Like in front of this tree. Let me look. So they kind of stack up. Actually, we could put our Iggly here behind this one. And then they would kind of stack up. And it would kind of be sunken in if I could manage to figure out how. And then we could put the shops, the museum, everything on the other side and cover that up with trees. And we could put all the huts into here. But I would rather Iggly go here. Gilligan and the Skipper. So we could maybe, I don't know, which way is this going to face? So this is Mary Ann. So we could do the professor here. We could do Doc here. We could do Iggly here. We'd have to build this out a little bit. We could do Mr. and Mrs. Howe. But I don't know how we're going to do that. We might just pick me to go. Mr. and Mrs. Howe could go here because there's two of them. And I could go behind Ginger. Is that everybody? Except for these two. And these two gotta be, these three, they gotta be changed. So it'd be, okay, let's talk about this. June and Caroline, Alfonso and Iggly, Doc, and then that would give us Dobie and Monique. So we just need to find places for our Goose, Zell, and Dottie. Or should we wait until we can get another thought bubble, and then if we get barreled could go back here, and then this is Alfonso. Allie could go here, and this is what, Caroline, and then like, so I think we got to make up our minds whether we're getting Flo or Frigga, Ricky or Sheldon. Okay, so Flo, Sheldon, and then that would be Allie, right? Flo, Sheldon, and Allie. I think that's right. And then Dobie and Monique go together. So Caroline would have Ricky or Sheldon. June would have barreled. And then Alfonso would have Allie. And Iggly would have Flo or Frigga. I think that would work out. So maybe we should wait and put them with their like the one that we said. So that means we need to get another thought bubble before we put anybody over here. So we could build it sort of like this maybe. We could take this bridge out here. This bridge. And we could kind of build the water and cut it out like around maybe like the houses, and then maybe, because we're going to need to incorporate water into this except for just the waterfalls. Alright, so be thinking about how you think this would be best to do on Monday. And on Monday, we'll start figuring all this out. And over the weekend, I don't have a slingshot, do I? I will be putting the sand in the entrance. I will be putting the sand, more sand up here and kind of tweaking it out. I'll be working on this to see if I can figure this out. And I'll work to get a thought bubble. And then we'll see if we can get rid of one of these guys. And we might just have to settle for like barreled, Allie, and Flo or Frigga. And not worry about Ricky or Sheldon. I'm not really sure. You guys can leave it in the comment box below how you feel about it. And I think that's it. We got it cleaned up. We got the base put in. We can talk about this on Monday now. I'll continue to tweak a few things and we can talk about it. And I think that's all. Let's go back and stand somewhere at the end here. And then I'm also going to have Pat make me a flag here and then a new flag for Misfit Joy. So I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me, for hanging out, for chatting, and for watching me try to put something together. We're going to get this done because we get the houses in, we can get the other side, we can do all the fill-in stuff, and we might even get done closer to like the 1st of September. So we'll see. This is kind of like I did the Last Resort Challenge, but I didn't because I didn't do any of the builds, and we're not going to, but it's still kind of similar, and it was fun. We're still doing it. We're going to tweak it out and work it out and make it look really, really nice. I'm digging the flyover. It looks good. I did one the other day again, and it looked really pretty. And we'll do one after we get everything built, and we'll see how we feel about it. So, with that being said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps me and the channel continue to grow. Like I said, a great big shout out to the regulars, the new subscribers, the members, the mods, my fellow content creators. Thank you for all your support. You guys are great. I couldn't do what I do without the community, so thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone that sends me mail, brings me presents, helps me with anything. Just thank you, sincerely. And I want you guys to have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend. I hope to see you in some of the streams. If you're not a member and you would like to do so, you can join the channel and become a member. You can get emotes and badges in stream. Enjoy the extra perks. So if that's something you're interested in, it's on the channel and it's available. And if not, that's okay too. I'm perfectly happy just having you here in whatever capacity you choose to be here. So, all right. So have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully see you in some of the streams this weekend. Bye, guys. Take care.